It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Back in the 90s, Subaru was killing WRC with a special variation of its Impreza known as the WRX. This turbocharged blue-winged rocket was the paragon of every reckless, speed-crazed teenager. It would go on to forever change the car scene and redefine the term boy racer. But enough about the WRX. The last thing YouTube needs is another video of some poser rolling around in their cop-equipped Peacock. Instead, we're going to take a look at the Impreza that has been forgotten by car culture. The Impreza that we got before Subaru entrusted American youth with its forced induction adrenaline rush. The car I'm talking about is the 2.5 RS. Back in '98, this really was our watered-down NA version of the WRX. I mean, just look at the hood scoop, spoiler, and gold rims. This was the Subaru rally fighter of the late 90s. Sure, it didn't have the same performance as the WRX, but no one in North America had ever been exposed to a boosted all-wheel drive platform. But fast forward to the year 2004, the WRX has hit North America like a storm, and the 2.5 RS has lost its Hot Wheels accessories and been demoted to base trim rental status.
And there's another one over here. This is probably for the sunroof.
Yeah. Ah, look at that nice furry sunroof right there. It's so soft. Oh god, it's so coarse. It's like sandpaper.
Early termination fee applies.
Dude, you gotta have those bars for those ads.
The color of this 2.5 RS here is called Pacifica Blue Pearl. You don't see this color too often, which is a shame because it's a nice alternative to the WRX's iconic color World Rally Driver Wannabe Blue, which you can see is the color of this car's replacement fog light covers.
This one is a quite rare breed, as you can see no monster stickers on it anyway.
Like every other Impreza that came before it, this car was manufactured in Gunma Prefecture, Japan. But one thing you don't know about the Impreza that we have here is that this car wasn't ever sold in the US market. No, this car came from a place called Option Subaru, which is in none other than the land of the maple leaf.
Berline familial et Outback Sport.
La distance de sécurité avec la véhicule prévoit précéder sa route. Yeah, whatever.
This car isn't USDM or JDM, but instead Canadian. This means that it runs on maple syrup, makes frequent stops at Tim Hortons, and shrugs off snow like frat boys swimming at Carnival.
This road we're on right now,
Yeah.
back when in the fall during school, it was a gravel road. See, it's newly paved, and so like every night when I come back from school, I would basically drift. On this street and pretend to be a rally driver. And one night I was driving my friends home, alright? So I was being a little bit of a dumbass. First time I go around, I do a complete 360 spin. Car's fine, but I spin out. And obviously the normal person would be like, alright, that's enough, I better stop. I gotta go back and do it again and actually get it right. So that's what I do, right?
Yeah.
But then I go off the road and then I hit a gravel bank. I was turning a corner and I got a little distracted and I went up onto the shoulder.
Texting?
No. There was a car behind me. It was like a GTR or something.
What?
Yeah.
It's a GTR.
Oh, it's a GTR. And like,
He was trying to race me.
no, I was rounding a corner and then I went up on the shoulder a bit. If it was a normal shoulder, it would have been fine, okay? They have these shoulders that are made out of marble.
Yeah, I know.
They're like 90 degrees and they're sharp as hell. So the right front tire just exploded. Made a loud bang. Like I thought I hit something. I don't know. It was pretty late. Maybe the GT or Sony.
As far as these cars go, how safe do you think they are? Do you think they're safe cars, but the drivers are unsafe, or do you think it's the other way around?
I mean, yeah, the car is safe. If you're talking about from like crashing, like safety standpoint.
Yeah. If you crash, you will end up in a grave.
Yeah, they're safe. I mean, I don't know about side impact, but I think head on is
with
pretty
those
good.
doors, those light doors.
I mean, but if you're the kind of driver that likes rally, you're probably gonna hit a tree. You're gonna probably just wedge it,
wrap it around a telephone pole.
So.
Now, would you ever get an STI, or even a WRX?
The thing about the STI is just that spoiler. I just can't live with that. What I like about this car is that
it's in kilometers.
That too.
That always scares me when I look over
fast, 0 to 60
and I'm like, really? 80 miles per hour? Really?
Your friends are impressed.
Really, Dad?
Those girls are like, dude, that's a fast car. It's got GoPros on it. I'm pretty sure the RS is turbocharged.
To the disappointment of most Subaru junkies, this car is not turbocharged. It comes equipped with Subaru's good old EJ25 engine, which is a 2.5 liter as its name suggests. Despite its dual overhead cam design, it only puts out a modest 165 horsepower. But don't get me wrong, this is still a great car for rallycross. Not only is it cheap, but there is a vast market for aftermarket parts available. Heck, this car was rallycrossed by the previous owner.
Right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So naturally, we had to test this car on our backyard rally stage. Alright, so maybe we didn't have the balls to slide this thing into a tree just yet. But after we agreed that the RS was clearly a WRC spec rally car, we then decided to take it to our remote test track. And of course, what is a review without a 0 to 60 run?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Our 0 to 60 time came in just above 8 seconds, but our professional teenage race car driver admits that his shifting technique may have canceled out the performance gains from the lightweight flywheel installed by the previous owner. There was also considerable piston slap occurring throughout the run, which indicates that the engine may not have been operating at maximum efficiency. Unfortunately, in this day and age, it is almost impossible to find an older Impreza that hasn't been abused or poorly modified. But if you ever have the chance to go to Japan and buy some actual JDM parts, you just might be able to make your car look better than it ever has. Even though this Impreza's scratches and cracks still remain, its battle scars give it the character that we all look for in a Subaru. Subarus are about more than just cars for adrenaline junkies, dog lovers, and tree huggers. They're about being dependable cars that you know you will enjoy in any kind of weather. Subaru would later go on to erase the RS and kill the 2.5 liter in favor of fuel economy. But let me tell you, there will never again be a base trim car that is as cool as this one.
So the Subaru decided that it was gonna take a piss when we got home. What it is it's the outlet from the AC condenser. It's just this little pipe that's spewing out water onto the heat shield that we just fixed.
That's probably why one of the O2 sensors died.
It rusted out.